we're being recorded. I want to say here as we start, before I share the slide deck today, I want to help me out with this as well. News for all of you that join me on these Friday Lunch and Learns. They're always recorded, always posted on your education videos, whatever, for review later, and I usually email them out as well. But we're going to have a series of agent talk classes. So I'm excited about this because that whole thing I sent out about what area do you cover, what other businesses do you have, we're going to send that out again and share the list with everybody. So you have agents you can refer business to, agents that you can say, hey, who do you use for a builder? I mean, for a roofer or whatever. Along those lines, though, from that, we have coming up the November 3rd, we're going to have one of our agents who's a probate attorney talk to us about probate and affidavits of heirship and what happens when we're selling or working with properties where the owner passed away in Texas. Really cool. And then we're following that up with our mentor manager going to do a class the following Friday on investing. Basically, how do you get starting personally investing as an agent or working with investors? And then we have one of our agents that owns a mortgage company, and they're and our team going to come in and talk about basically mortgage stuff from a mortgage perspective. So, and we're adding on to that. We have others coming up down the line, but I think for the month of November, it will be sort of agent-led, expertise in these areas. I'm excited about it. So I'll obviously be on and coordinating the things, but it's going to be good for all of us, I think. So, okay. Now, for today, we're doing boosting your business through video marketing. It's about an hour, so I'm going to do a half hour today and a half hour next week. So it breaks up really nicely, so you can have a break and be thinking about the tools. This is stuff provided to us by HomeSmart, which is great as well. So I'm going to start it, and I'm going to make sure that we're going to share the information here correctly. Sarah, let me know what you see when we get there. Hold on here. So I want to do this one. And then I'm going to go here on here. Hold on. And then I'm going to share. Window, that one right there. All right. I think you see it, right, Sarah?
Looks good. Yep.
Boost your business. Good. All right.
Yes.
And I'm going to go back over here. And hold on here. Okay. Now, for some reason, I lost sight of you guys, but you see it. We're good to go. So you see just the screen through video marketing. All right. So welcome, everyone, to Boost Your Business Through Video Marketing. We're going to we're diving into stats, content strategies. That should hopefully help you. I've been doing a lot more video from my role, but across our market, video is really important in everything we do. So obviously, why should we care about this? Because it's the way business is being done now, right? Digital video has become a key to real estate marketing strategy. Embedded video drives 157% more organic search results to your website and your real estate listing. So basically, it not only doubles, it's more than doubles the active traffic through embedded videos, which is fantastic. And with videos and real estate listings with videos get 403% more inquiries than those without. So yes, we have to price things right. We have to make sure the property's in proper condition. We've got to put it in all the MLSs and do flyers and all the normal stuff we do. But they're saying in addition to that, by doing a property video, 400%, 4 times the amount of inquiries are on average when we do a video. That's pretty powerful. And of course, why should we do it? It's because a video allows you to explain things more clearly versus the short amount of print we have in a listing. It drives deals through providing engagement, positions you, the agent, as the expert. They connect with you personally because your personality shows on the video. And then increased engagement, which means more leads, and more leads hopefully means more return or repeat business or new business for you. So this, so today, I hope today is we'll have a better understanding of why video marketing is essential, which are the best videos for you to create, how to do them basically, a strategy to execute content and video creation tips, and tricks that will help you feel empowered. I mean, that's a word that's often used, but really when you find out how easy this is to do and that you don't have to be perfect, it really is empowering. And then you see the results of just having a strategy in place, implementing video as part of your strategy of marketing your property, marketing yourself, marketing your business, and so forth. You can use it in different, wide array of places and things. So as you can see here, what we'll cover today is video marketing statistics. What are the right videos to create? The most powerful video marketing tool, and then we'll do the other two on the next class next week. All right, so we just mentioned this before. The real estate listings with videos receive 403% more inquiries than those without. And we just said that, but that's a big number. I'm not sure where the 403 came, but approximately 4 times as many as other listings without videos. So it is a powerful tool with the results bear out. So video marketing is a secret weapon that can help take your real estate business to the next level. Incorporating video into your online marketing can boost your lead generation efforts. However, for video to work as an effective real estate marketing technique, you need to produce the right type of video and promote them. And of course, promotion's a skill set in its own, making sure people see it and respond to it. Okay. This is according to the National Association of Realtors. This is a fairly recent stat. It was last year, so it's new enough for us that the data is real. 37% of realtors say they use video in their marketing. So that's a bigger number than I thought, actually, more than a third. 27% say they do not. I think that should be higher as well. I mean, higher and then another one lower. And the remaining 35% say that while they do not currently use video for marketing, they hope to in the near future. I think most agents are probably fall in that category where they may do a video or two and they want to use more, but it's still something that sometimes intimidates agents in general. But so video satisfies an assortment of research needs. Video content gives your client the opportunity to find out more about a specific community, maybe one that you as an agent are an expert in. It gives them a chance to tour inside of a home, like a featured listing video, compare features across multiple companies so they can decide on who they want to work with and see why you're the best option. Understand basic features. Maybe the home offers a unique feature that can be demonstrated in a video. And then, of course, client testimonials, which help build trust. This is the one too. 4 important statistics. Does video marketing really work? Is it worth your time and effort? Which sometimes, we all suffer from trying to make it perfect. It doesn't have to be. 73% of homeowners are more likely to list with a real estate agent that uses video. Especially if you come in and say you get 4 times the amount of inquiries by using video, they're more likely to choose an agent that does use video. 51% of home shoppers use YouTube as a research website. Interesting. I did not use YouTube as a research for looking at real estate property, but I've been in real estate for a long time. Century 21 saw a 20% increase in home sales after running a video marketing campaign. That's a big increase. And then 44% of home buyers start their search with online video. I can see that, looking for videos of properties. So correct. How many of you knew that 44% of homeowners start their search with online videos, and 51% of home shoppers use YouTube as their research websites? That's a huge percentage. Think about that, right? I didn't know that. And it was like, okay, so those are big resources. You can search and categorize homes for sale. You can look for agents in the market, all but through YouTube searches. And a lot of people have YouTube accounts, which I do as well. Go back to where I was here. Sorry, pop it up. There we go. So So you're sold, so the right videos, right? So you're sold on the idea of video. The video numbers bear out. What are the right videos for a real estate agent to make? What videos will get the biggest return on investment? There are so many genres that will make your audience more aware of your business and generate leads. So you have listings, obviously, interviews, live stream, Q&A, recaps of a tour or a community or showings, buyer seller advice, just tips and tricks, if you will, local business reviews, so business that serve a particular community, explainer videos like how to, how to apply for a loan, how to look for a house, how to shop for an agent, neighborhood tour, events that are happening, listing presentations. There's lots of different ways you can use videos that oftentimes we don't think about. So video types obviously are a broad range. So the top 5 videos, though, that are recommended for agents to use are, as you can see them on the screen, says every agent needs to be creating these 5 videos. So featured listing, highlight a specific listing and show off its best features. Do a neighborhood tour. So if you're working in a particular neighborhood, show off the best that a particular neighborhood has to offer. So all their shops, their schools, so attractions, restaurants, park, schools, and other favorites. They put attritions there. That's funny. Introductory. Introduce yourself. Who are you? Why would they use you, right? And showcase a bit of who you are outside of real estate, or position yourself as an expert with a specific topic. It could be luxury. It could be a neighborhood. It could be veterans and first responders, as Sarah does. Or Q&A to cover your most frequently asked questions. So you oftentimes get the same question over and over again with every buyer, every seller. Do a video explaining those common questions asked to you, and it's a great thing. It establishes your credibility. You can send people there, people that you don't even know maybe seeing that and then reaching out to you. And then testimonials. This is one that where it's not canned. It's just get a testimonial from a customer, on video, and then use that in some of your marketing and post it. It's really powerful. So a featured listing video is probably the best piece of content that you can make. Showing off properties you represent in stylish fashion through a nicely produced video is an effective means of impressing top of the funnel leads who are leaning or learning about the properties in your market, as well as moving middle and bottom of the funnel leads into telephone, email, and in-person meetings. That just means where they're ready. Top of the funnel is brand new. They start looking. You just met them, maybe trying to get their lead. Middle of the funnel is you've got some kind of contact with them and they're farther along in the process, and gets down to the point where they're ready to buy. So that's a great way if you have a listing. And once again, it says produced. There's lots of things like BombBomb video out there that is that basically produces itself. I use Vidyard. I use BombBomb. They're really easy to make and it looks professional. So it's not us going through and doing video editing and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Introductory video is a great way to introduce yourself and position yourself as an expert in the industry. So if you're serving, hey, I'm, Marty McClendon, I live and work in the Montgomery County area, 20 some, 4 years in real estate. This is what my expertise is. Whatever it may be, they've seen your personality. You're introducing yourself as the expert in a certain niche or area or whatever. Powerful. Neighborhood tours are a great way to show off the best that specific neighborhoods have to offer. I have not done this one, but I'm really looking forward to it because even the neighborhood I live in now, I could do several videos on just the amenities, the stores here, the pool, the community feel, and those would all be great content for someone that's thinking about a family-centered neighborhood or a neighborhood with amenities or whatever it may be, but it's easy content to do because you already live there. Q&A videos, which is one that me as a broker, I do all the time because this is kind of, we get a lot of questions. I get a lot of questions from you guys as agents, like to respond. A video sometimes is the best way to handle that because it's here you go. Here's the questions I've got. Here's the answers that are common, but you can do that for real estate too. Let's say you got questions about how do you find a lender, or what's a good starting, what's the market doing, or whatever. So You can ask those commonly asked questions, I should say. You could also search for commonly asked questions in real estate and make a video answering them. So you can just do a Google search and say, what are the top 5 questions buyers have when searching for real estate or buying a house? And then you go through and prepare your answers and do a video. You can do 5 videos for that matter. So on the next 5 slides, we'll give different examples of these videos. Testimonials are the best way to increase your sphere of influence. These videos are excellent for gaining trust and getting your name out there. Now, I've got a lot of written testimonials, but they're recommending that we do video testimonials. And not every one of our clients that have given us a written one will want to do a video. Because once again, it's how much of a deal, how nervous can you be? But still, there will be some that, hey, do you mind just recording a quick 30-second testimonial of your experience with me? And a lot of them will. And then you can use that stuff. You can embed it in your website. You can use it on social media. You can put it into your marketing as well. And apparently it is the best way to establish trust, if you will, and grow more clients. Okay. Obviously, the feature listing was the number one they talked about. Feature listings, listing videos can work as a permanent open house for any property. Obviously, with a feature listing, you're talking about the features, you're talking about the special touches, the how it's finished, where it's at, and so forth. Oftentimes, that's a great way. Obviously, seeing it in person's always better, but sometimes they can't, or maybe they won't even look at it based on the outside pictures or the 20-some pictures we have in the MLS, but a video may go, oh, I didn't know that about this property. Let's go look at this, make an appointment. Listing videos are the reigning champ of all videos. Okay, that means they get seen the most because people are interested in houses. They want to see virtual tours. They want to see pictures, but they really like videos. Feature listing videos are very effective at building every level of your sales funnel, basically new clients, old clients, clients that are ready. Video shows them content where they spend time on it, and you're providing that value to them. And as I said before, apps like BombBomb, I don't know Camera Plus, but Magisto, Vidi, Animoto make shooting video from your phone or tablet easier than ever. Like I said, I use Vidyard, which is another one. It's free, which is nice. BombBomb, there's a free version as well until you get a certain amount. Most of the people in corporate like BombBomb better, and I'm going to start using more BombBomb just because it integrates well with what we're doing. So anything you choose, most of them are real simple. You shoot, make a video, and then you can edit it, and you don't have to do a lot of like technical stuff. It's pretty easy to edit, shorten, if you will, and then publish into YouTube or in an email or onto your website. It's really straightforward. If I can figure it out, you can figure it out. But again, it's a permanent open house, best content for video marketing, and it's effective everywhere. And of course, it can be used and utilized with a bunch of different tools that are really easy and affordable. And of course, you can use your social media, Instagram, Facebook, and so forth to post them from these apps like BombBomb and so forth. The next biggest one they talk about that is effective is a neighborhood tour, right? And why a neighborhood tour? So if you are like, oh, I live in Woodforest, right? If I did a neighborhood tour of Woodforest, like I said, it did lots of stuff. It allowed me to highlight the attractions, restaurants, parks, schools. I could feature a few of the community favorites, like a business or a pool, if you will. I could add in the favorite shops. The neighborhood allows like key businesses, like I said. And you're not really promoting yourself with this video. You're talking about you're living here and saying how great this neighborhood is, and you should check it out. And this is why. And so it's a very sort of third party. You're saying, hey, you should check this neighborhood out because it's awesome. Add some people to the room. And so that's a lot more easy for a lot of people to actually do because they're not like, oh, I'm not selling myself. I'm actually going, hey, you should check this restaurant out, this neighborhood out, and so forth. And it's a pretty easy video to produce. Okay, the next one is that one where you introduce yourself. And this was a little harder for people because they have to go, what do I say? Well, most of the time it's being natural, being who you are. Why are you in business? I mean, you're there to help people out. And so The introductory videos really is repurposing your website's About Me section as a script. So if you've got an About Me, you kind of twist it in a way that you're speaking to a person. This is my elevator pitch. Make sure you explain who you are, where you're from, sort of your background, your certifications, your sales history. You're not bragging, but you're like, look, for me, I oftentimes say I've been in business 25 years, 24 years. I've closed over 500 transactions. I can talk about my close rate or whatever, but I won't go too far. But I'm in the business of helping people, right, fulfill their dream of owning a home or moving up to another home, or selling a home for as much money in the market as fast as possible. You can do all those things, whatever your pitch is, whatever your heart is. And then an introductory video serves as a social proof that you're a real human being behind a brand, which I mentioned earlier. They connect with you. And that goes back to not being perfect. It doesn't have to be polished to the point where it looks like it's a professional ad. This is you introducing yourself to another person. It may be a bunch of other persons because it's a video, because you don't know who's watching it. That's the whole idea, is you're trying to connect on a personal level to get people engaged with you in a deeper way. And a introductory video is a great way of doing that. We talked about the Q&A. The Q&A video, another one I think is actually pretty easy, because you prepare the questions. You can search for the questions. You can have the questions that you get your clients and just do a quick video, because then you're in your role. You're in your element as a real estate agent. If you're talking to a client at a showing, at a listing, when you're making an offer and they're asking a question, you're going to respond. Well, same thing. You're going to respond like as if you're responding to your client in this video in a natural way as you normally would, but then you post it so other people can see it, and it acts as a lead magnet as well. So another way to showcase your expertise is with a Q&A session. Cover some of your most frequently asked questions. It could be just one or two. It could be one question per video if you want to do. Make sure your responses add value and inform viewers on the topics that they're curious about. And I think oftentimes us as real estate agents, as realtors in the market, we forget how much we actually know. Like, oh, everybody knows that. Well, most buyers don't. About changing market, about how to get pre-qualified, about dealing with sellers and how the process works, working with a buyer's agent, a listing agent, and so forth. And of course, this is the last one here, is consider live streaming your Q&A. This one, you may have to work up to this if you're not as used to these things. I've done these before as well. These work great too. It's like doing a lunch and learn on a Friday or a broker's meeting where you take questions, but you don't know who's going to ask your question. That's where the live streaming comes down to. Your social media audience. This may be something you do a couple of videos Q&A first, and then you do a live stream one where you record it while you're doing a live stream and you take questions on the fly. So it might be a very interesting way to engage more people. Testimonials. We talked about this, but this is also in that line of the most effective videos that you can create. And testimonial videos are, they say, is one of the most important. A strong, convincing review from a customer builds trust and confidence with current and future clients. It's true. A lot of clients, whether they look to go into a restaurant or working with a real estate agent, will look at reviews first. Well, what do other people say about their experience? Did the agent communicate? Did the agent, and so forth. So if you have a strong advocate for you, or they just love your service and they're willing to write something, maybe they're willing to do a video that says, I would work with nobody else but Marty. Great agent, always responded to my calls, knew what he was talking about, helped us save money, whatever. And then testimonials can be a huge motivator for leads. So people don't know you're trying to connect with people. So what other people are saying, hey, this agent is awesome, they're going to check you out and give you more credibility instantly, and maybe reach out more readily than it would to someone that doesn't have a testimonial. So this is also a way to increase your sphere of influence. So as people give testimonials, Others may want to give a testimonial or use you. And then, of course, as you add to your list of testimonials, of videos of testimonials, it lends to getting more business and more, if you will. It grows. So there are other videos that we didn't cover. They covered the top 5. Obviously, buyer seller advice videos. That's one where tips for buyers in a market, right? Make sure you have a buyer's agency agreement. Make sure you're working with a buyer agent who advocates for your best interest. Buyers, make sure that you get pre-qualified, because when you're competing against cash offers, you want to have a fully approved offer, a loan, if you will, or sellers, right? Team office culture, case study, review studies. Year in review. You can go look back. We're ending the 2023 year. This is what's happened over the year. Interest rates have risen. The market's settled a little bit. You can cover numbers that you pull from national sources like National Association of Realtors and just cover the year in review. And a lot of people don't know. If they've not been buying or selling actively, they may not be paying attention, but you're bringing information that may be of value to them. Brand promotion. Let's say you have a team name. Let's say you have a niche. And I know many of you do. Well, then that's another thing. We're promoting this brand. This is what we're about. Or thought leadership, which is a broad range, but maybe it's about the industry. Maybe it's about making a better way to serve clients, whatever it may be. Housing market updates, which I just talked about. And then they talk about Instagram stories, reels, and live. Those are just videos that you post to the social medias that are in video form. And those have a really high connection rate. I mean, whenever you see a story or video, people click on it, they engage with it, which brings, that connection with you, brings in more leads. I don't do a lot of stories or reels yet, but I want to, because I want to take that video that you produce and use it in multiple different ways. So there's what they're trying to convey here is there's no end in ways you can actually do video and use video to grow your business, to advocate, to sell listings, to draw in buyers, to build credibility, and go from there. So it's pretty cool. So video marketing is about getting your products and services, in front of your audience in a way that goes beyond traditional means. It follows the same conventions as traditional marketing techniques. So you got to create a hook, define the features and benefits, and provide a call to action. But it does it in a much more colorful and creative way. Why tell when you can show? I love that quote too, is what we're trying to do is saying, why would they reach out to you? Well, first of all, you're providing good value, information, Q&A, a listing. And then you're saying, if you want more information, call me. Or if you want to act on this property, call me. You have a call to action, which is an ad. Part of that is developing, and plus we're going to learn is how to develop these videos in a way that follows this pattern. How do we get their attention? How do we create a hook? Meaning, oh, I want more of this. I want this. I want to work with this person, and then get them a call to action, which typically is getting an email, getting a showing appointment, getting a phone number, a call back, whatever it is that you're trying to get, and adding into your database so you can follow up with the CRM. Basically, after that is key. So this is part 1 of this video. Next week, we're going to talk about how to create that video so it's really effective. But we know that video has been coming, is important now, but in the future will be something that we all have to do. It's just something we're going to have to do more of and be better at. So I'm going to stop sharing here. I did that right? Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can we add some videos in our listings? For example, Woodlands.net has great introductory video of the Woodlands community. So without going into the issues of copyright, can I add that, copy and paste the website address so that if the clients click on it, they can get information about the community?
Right. And some of those things you can share a link to, and then someone else gets credit because they've got it up marketed. So you can certainly share links and
Okay.
reference it. And if you want to use it, you should get permission. But if you want to just share links, you don't have to. So
Yeah,
like, hey,
link.
here's a reference for it that has a great video. And of course, our neighborhood where I live has a great video as well. But
Yeah.
me personally going through my neighborhood and talking about things connects them with me and go, oh, if I want to buy in that neighborhood, I'm going to call Marty. And then you could say, here's some professional videos as well if you want to know more by somebody else. I think it'd be good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. See, look at that. It's all right. Well, happy Friday. I'll record. This is all recorded. I'll send this out for everybody. And then next week, we'll finish on kind of putting together our videos. So be thinking about this next week, types of videos that you want to start with. And then we'll talk about how to do those videos the correct way. Sound good? All right. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.